Hiya, and welcome back to After Class, the game that teaches us just ignore the jiggling. Anyways, I fixed the mark save, so we're doing Mark tonight. Let's just hop right in. Good night, Walter. And I didn't realize that I wasn't sharing my screen. Fuck. I'm gonna cry. Just kidding, no I'm not. The room was nearly pitch black by the time the strange feeling near your groin woke you up from your slumber. Gazing out the window easily revealed that it was in the middle of the night when this happened. You sat up and rubbed your eyes a few times while taking a quick glance at Lars. Very soft snores, almost like a low growl coming from him. It was loud enough to be audible to you, but not loud enough to disturb your sleep, thankfully. I need to pee. Mark. Managing to tiptoe your way towards the bathroom without waking your sleeping housemate up, you switched on the light the first thing when you got there. Having a better look of the room thanks to light, you quickly grabbed your thing and did the deed as soon as you could. I shouldn't have drunk so much water last night, but I was thirsty, so I couldn't fall asleep. Back in the room, you saw Lars still sleeping comfortably on his mattress. You crawled back slowly to your bed, getting ready to fall asleep. You lay on your bed initially, but it was getting a little bit boring just staring at the ceiling. Feeling that staying in this position would have you feeling aware of your surroundings more and more, you flipped over and slept on your side, face staring at the soft glow coming from outside the window. The more you stared at it, the sleepier you got. Your eyes felt heavier, consciousness fading slowly. Until you saw a shadow staring back at you. You froze, unsure if you should wake Lars up or hold the staring contest with said shadow. Remember the conversation you had with Mark yesterday? You didn't want to tempt fate. The only thing you could do was ask for help, and Lars just happened to be nearby. You heard yourself towards him, hoping to wake him up, though you probably could have just tapped on him a few times and that would do the job. Walter, what's going on? There's someone out there! Out there? Pointing at the window, you saw everything but the shadow that stared at you just a while ago. I swear there was someone out there! Thankfully, Lars didn't discredit you at all, so he got up and checked the window carefully. He opened it, looking left and right, closing it after he got a good look of the surroundings. There is nothing out there. Maybe they noticed you looking and quickly ran away. Are there any security cameras around your place? No. You should ask your landlord to install them. Who knows, they might be back. You're right, I should talk with the landlord. Let's do that first thing in the morning. I'll go look around the house and then keep watch for the rest of the night, if that helps. You can take it easy and head back to sleep. You sure? Doesn't seem like they're coming back. Better to be safe than sorry. Alright, if you're getting sleepy, just head to bed, okay? I will. Rest up now, Walter. You got school later today. Yeah. You tucked yourself back into bed, still feeling wary from the events earlier. At least you managed to get comfortable thanks to Lars keeping watch around the house. Before long, you found yourself drifting back to sleep steadily. When your eyes opened, warm sun rays beamed through the window onto your face. Lars was nowhere to be found in the kitchen, but even you could tell there was some sort of activity happening in the kitchen. With a quick glance at the phone, you could tell that someone messaged you sometime around when you were in dead sleep. Well, someone, since you got messages from two different people. With one being the person you started to grow fond of, and the other being a spam message demanding you to play some kind of online slot machine through their website. Mark sent me a message. Let's see what he had to say. Paper schedule. We got to do something important today. Not the kind of morning greetings you were used to, but this kind of thing was on brand for Mark, and apparently he sent it about an hour ago. Ha. I just woke up. Good morning to you too, Mark, and sure, I don't have anything to do anyway. Maybe you should do me. That was lame, ignore that. What are you talking about? Exactly. Is there anything I need to know, like do I have to bring anything? Just bring yourself and your pendant, that's enough. Alrighty, I'm gonna get ready for school now. Okay. Oh, will we get home before sundown? Possibly. Okays. Okay, let's see what Lars is up to. Before leaving the bed, there was something you had to do. The blanket you used to cover you up last night needed to be folded. So you did this. With a swift motion, you folded them a few times and neatly put it on top of the pillow. After that, making the bed was next in the queue. Done! You discreetly let out a cry of victory before walking towards the door, as if you had just did something grand. I feel fulfilled, but why does it feel like I'm still forgetting something? Oh well, I'll remember it eventually. Hopefully. Damn it, Walter! Oh, you're awake. Good morning, Lars. Morning. You slept well? Yeah, I think. Huh. Breakfast is almost ready. You probably have time for a quick shower. Yeah, I should do that. Be right back. Right. Have you called the landlord about last night? Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me. I'll do it before I shower. But don't worry about it. So that's what I was forgetting. Good thing Lars reminded me, otherwise I would have just forgotten about it. Damn it, Walter. Back in your room with phone in hand, you dialed the landlord, whom you called Uncle for whatever reason, so you could ask him to help you with the trespasser situation one way or another. Took a few tries before you managed to reach him. He replied with the deepest voice you'd ever heard coming from someone. It's 6 in the morning, kid. What's going on? Oh. Sorry, Uncle. Is now a bad time? You're fine. Just waking up. Just morning things. So don't keep me waiting. What's going on? You explained what you saw last night. You sure that wasn't just your imagination? Wow, gaslighting. I don't know, but lately I've been feeling like someone's watching me. Why is that? Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I thought I saw someone staring at me yesterday around Publix, but it might have just been my imagination because they were gone in the blink of an eye. I don't think I'll be able to help with that, but I'll see what I can do about the situation at your place. Maybe security cameras around the house ought to do the job. Thank you! Have you checked the intercom? It stores up to a day worth of recordings. The intercom? The mic managed to pick up his audible sigh, which in turn had you feeling embarrassed for not knowing what it is. Told me you at least noticed a thingamabob next to the gate. Oh, so that's what it is. Yes, that thing can record videos, unlock the gates, receive calls from guests, and so on. That's super neat! I have to check it out later. Please do. Let me know if you find anything from it. I doubt you'll find anything, though, if there was any trespassers last night. Alrighty. Well, anything else? That should be it. I need to get ready for school. Sounds good. Sorry for waking you up again. It's not a big deal. See you when I get there sometime today. Okay, if I'm not home, you can just ring the bell. My friend's holding the fort after all. That tiger friend of yours, right? Got it. Neat. With that taken care of, you put the phone back onto the nightstand and rush your way to the bathroom. After freeing yourself of your clothes, you quickly noticed that the laundry hamper had started filling up. Lars was the one in charge of doing laundry, so you did nothing about it. You hopped into the tub, turned the knob the right way, a trickle of cold water changing to warm stream sliding through your fur within seconds. I probably shouldn't linger longer. Call with Uncle Ross took quite a while, and Lars said breakfast was almost ready. As you'd guessed, by the time you finished drying your fur, you got dressed, what and whatnot. Lars had finished making breakfast and was waiting for you to finish. Sorry, the phone call took me longer than I thought. It's okay, let's sit down and have breakfast together. About last night, did you end up staying up the whole night, Lars? Yes, I wanted to sleep after an hour or so, but I didn't want to risk it. Oh no! Now I feel bad for telling you about it. Don't be, it was the right thing to do. I can nap later after I'm done with chores, don't worry. If you say so, please take it easy today, Lars. I will. I mean it! You said you would head to bed if you got sleepy, but you still ended up staying up the whole night. I promise I'll take it easy today. How's that sound? You promised. How'd the call go? How'd the call go? It went well. The landlord said he'll come over later. Can I count on you to answer the door if you came? You might be home late today. Oh, I can do that. You got plans today? Yeah, Mark asked me to clear up my schedule for today. I should be able to come back before dinner, but I'll let you know if something comes up. Okay. Thank you, Lars. Yes! We should have about 14 points, if I'm not mistaken. We should have 14 points, and we do. So I did fix Mark's points! Hooray! Yay! Now I don't get a gold star for my spectacular failure. Thank you for the food. Hope you enjoyed it. I get half a star for my spectacular half failure. It was really good. I'm glad. Oh, it's still early, but I should head to school now. Oh, before you go. Lars got up and went to grab something from the countertops. It was a homemade lunch packed in a small lunchbox that you never thought you had. Oh? Yay, I'm a superstar promoted from super shit. I love it. Oh? Here, I'm not sure if you want to have lunch at school or not, so I made a small amount. I usually have lunch in the cafeteria, but this would be a nice change of pace. Thank you, Lars. I shouldn't hold you longer. Take care and stay safe, Walter. I'll try my best. See you later, Lars. Hold down the fort for me. Okay. Don't forget about the landlord coming today. I won't. I like how they just say okay. Like, that is the driest thing ever, and I love it. Mark is absolutely going to steal our lunch. Today will not be easy. Let's hope we'll be able to get through it. Woo! I forgot my keys at the shop. Isn't that Andrew? What is he doing? Should I go back and grab it? Nah, it's too far. While you were busy thinking whether to call out to him or just observe, Andrew had hopped over towards the other side of the tall fence with a flare. Before long, he walked off, away from your prying eyes. I guess he was just locked out and had to enter from the back door. Without any chance to initiate a conversation with your tiger friend, there was no reason for you to stay where you were currently at. You continued your journey to school. Yo. Or even had a chance to look for Mark, he jumped in front of you out of thin air, not literally, as if he waited for the right moment to scare off your footing. At least he was feeling kind enough to catch you before you made contact with the ground in the most embarrassing way possible. Jeez. You're welcome. Even though you're the one who made me fall. Hey, not my fault you were easily startled. And you're right, I made you fall if you catch my drift. Oh, shut it. Alright, we should have 15 points. What the fuck? Once he managed to bring you back to your footing, he let you go and fixed his outfit. Not like it needed fixing to begin with. Bet he only did it just because he wanted to. Nope, there we go, we have 15 points. Bet he only did it just because he wanted to. You've been coming to school early lately. I thought you hate school. No. Don't gaslight me now. You certainly have been going to school early. Are you okay? Do you need to rest up? I only came here early today. Wait. Huh. Are you not pulling my leg right now? I'm not. Huh. Must be misremembering. Get that head of yours checked. I'm going crazy. Maybe I should. Yeah, we can do that later, but we have classes to attend for now. Pain. Tell me about it. I want to take a nap soon, so let me walk you to your class. Pfft, just go if you want a nap. I can go by myself. I insist, come. Okay, it should be no doubt which one I'm choosing. Well, my good sir, after you. Why aren't you a gentleman? You know me. I please my men. What's that supposed to mean? Haha. Wish we were in the same class together, though. You wish indeed. I'm not that fond of music appreciation class. You could say I'm not appreciating it. This warranted yet another eye rolling, but it was so bad that it was good you had to at least appreciate it. Hang on, I'm going to the next choice right there, which is... Alright. Stop. That was so bad. Maybe you should come to my class instead. What class are you even taking anyway? Secret. You know I could just look for it, right? I dare you to try. On second thought, there are way too many classrooms. Exactly. Why secret? It's not a secret. Then, look, we got here. You're really good at stalling, you know that? I know, I'm great at my crafts. Right. I'll see you at lunch or something? Sounds good. I guess I got here early. Liz isn't here yet. Looking at the other side of the class, she found someone familiar. Anders was there, sitting at the far end of the room, looking occupied with the book he was currently reading. You approached not because you wanted to disturb his studying session, but because you wanted to sit on the seat next to his. Oh, you're early. Yeah, you're early as well. I always am the first to arrive, usually. Oh, wow, I could never. It's not that bad once you get used to it. Maybe, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I love bed too much. What are you doing anyway? Just reading the textbook, getting a head start, that kind of thing. Oof, you're such a hard worker. Unlike Mark, I need to study or I might fail the class. I don't want that. Ugh, now you remind me that I actually have to put effort into this. Sorry, not sorry. Haha. I'll leave you to it then. Since Anders was going to be busy getting a head start with the subject, you decided to waste your time doing something non-productive. Browsing the net until class started. Thanks to Mark asking you to free up your schedule for something important, you could barely contain your excitement to the point that you forgot to pay attention to the lecture. Before you know it, the time passed in a blur, and it was time for lunch. You had plans with him for lunch break, so you shoved everything in your backpack so quickly that Anders asked if you were okay. I'm okay, just gotta run because I have a plan with someone. Okay then. Without further delay, you dashed out of the classroom. At least you attempted to. Not so fast, Walter. Miss Liz, to whom the sound belonged, sat on top of her desk in a demanding way. Whatever image she was going to paint herself as, it wasn't working as well as she thought. A word before you go. What's up, Miss Liz? You look elated. Something good happened. More or less, I'm about to meet a friend. That's good. I'm glad you came here feeling excited, but not so when you get too excited and couldn't pay attention to my lecture. We notice the things you do back there, even when we don't react to them, you know. I'm sorry. Don't be. It's not my concern whether you pay attention to my class or not, but since we're friends outside of this facility, I don't want you to fail my class. Fail my class. Especially my class. Got it? Okay. Now, you go have fun. Oh, if you see Mr. Parker, tell him I need him to wait for me before going home today. Okay. Don't forget. I won't. It is hilarious because I'm wearing a corn t-shirt. That's actually not funny. Mark hasn't finished his class yet. Guess I'll wait here until then. My phone vibrated a few times earlier. Let's see what's up. When you opened the phone, you were surprised to see a dozen messages from Coach Gill. You didn't give too much thought about it at first, but after reading the contents of the text, you quickly thought he was only joking. Yo, I headed here as soon as I could. What's going on? You don't look that excited to see me. No, I was just concentrating on something. Is this Walter? Yes. Kind of weird when you put an effort into something. Oi! Well, whatever, let's have lunch. Aye aye. I brought my own lunch, by the way. Of course you did. That works out, though. Find some place where we can sit while I grab my food. Okay. Scouting for an empty seat in crowded places like this wasn't easy. It took you a few tries of looking around until you found one. Even so, that was thanks to an acquaintance that you managed to sit down. Thanks, Jake. No problem. I just happened to be here today. You waiting for Mark? Yeah, he's there grabbing his food. You've been hanging out with him nowadays, huh? Are you two a thing now? What? No! You say no, but your face says not yet. Well, it's not my business who you end up with. How do you know Mark, by the way? Who doesn't know Mark is a more fitting question. He's the kind of dude that everyone knows about. Don't you think he stands out a little bit too much? Come to think of it, he does stand out a little bit. Him and that Anders guy. The only difference is that you can feel his arrogance sipping out. But him being a Thornton, that's a given, I guess. By being a Thornton, you mean the wealth they possess? Yeah, they basically run this town, which makes some difference from us plebs. Pfft, plebs. His words, not mine. Having conversation about how great I am, Jake. You wish, Mark. Well, I'm gonna go get a smoke now. You're welcome. Thanks for the seat, Jake. Yep. Your holy lungs are going to be the end of you someday, you know. I know. That fucker. Oh my god, he is jelly. He's not a bad person. He's not, but that doesn't make him less of a wow. 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 Don't worry, the feelings are mutual. That's just how we refer to each other. I see. So, what did your personal chef make you? Let's see. A whiff of pleasant, slightly charred aroma invaded your nose as soon as you opened the cover. The way the food was presented and looked quite heavenly, and it made your stomach rumble instantly. Though you didn't know what this was. I don't know. Mark rolled his eyes and took a look at your lunch. It's grilled potatoes with whatever sauce. There's some kind of dip as well. Nothing can beat the plebeian feel of mass-produced cafeteria food. Well, I guess I don't have to share this with you, because we don't have a taste of this thing. Without hesitation, Mark scooped out some of your lunch with his fork, along with a quarter of the dip that was placed in a separate compartment in the container. Good thing you had someone to share your lunch with, Walter. I don't know if I've told you yet, but eating a packed lunch out of a Putterware container on your own would be a depressing experience. Yeah, you're welcome. Them's fighting words. Those are fighting words. I have a computer mouse that has spent way too much money on, Mark, and I will beat you with it. There, you may kill. Yeah, you're welcome. Do you want some of my plebeian food? Sure. I'm stuffed. Ha, weak. Right. I'm weak, you're strong. You got it. I think we should head to our classes now, no? Yeah. Where should we meet later? Wait for me out of the school fields if you get out earlier. Oh, okay then. Well, let's go back to our classes. I trust you don't need me to accompany you, do you? Yeah, I can get there just fine, no worries. Good. Because I'm desperate for a leak. See you later. Just like that, he dashed away, leaving no trace. There was no reason for you to be here anymore, so he stacked the tray and plates on top of each other to make the school staff's job easier. How considerate. Whew, okay, here goes. Always feels so strange to go to a class without Mark around. Never realized how often we're being together until now. I wouldn't mind that if we did it all the time. Second period went by smoothly and on a good note. You neither had problems interacting with students nor understanding the lecture. It was good, even though you'd prefer having someone you were already familiar with in that class. This was part of the university experience, making new friends and whatnot. I should head to the soccer fields. I don't want to make them wait. Packed your things in your backpack, said goodbye to your classmates, and walked to the place you were supposed to meet Mark at. It doesn't seem like Mark is here yet. Unsure how long you'd be waiting for Mark, you sat down in the middle of the field, just taking it easy. 2 moments of peace passed and someone poked you from behind. I thought it was a person you were waiting for, but it was none other than Avi. Hey. Avi? What are you doing here? I was on my way home when I saw you sitting all by yourself in the fields. Just thought I'd check up on you. Everything good? Yeah, just waiting for Mark. Alright, he told me he'd be busy today. Yeah, I hope you didn't cancel your plans together only to hang out with me. No, he's not that kind of person. Okay, that's good. Mind if I sit here for a bit? Not at all. You two have been hanging out often, so I'll assume things are going well between you. Mm-hmm. That's good. Dude doesn't have that many real friends, so I'm glad that you're here. I wouldn't know. I feel like he knows everyone. He does, but it doesn't mean he's good friends with them. Most of them are friends with him because they know he's a Thornton. Another reason is because he's smart, so they initially wanted to befriend him so he would share his answers. Little did they know that he's a major pain in the ass and is a trickster, so he misguided them with wrong answers. That sounds like something he would do. Yeah, and that's why people don't like him, even though they tried to befriend him for their own benefits at first. Which were you? Neither. He just decided to ask if you could sit next to me because I looked pitiful. Oh, of course you did. I know, right? I didn't quite like him at first. I thought he was just another snobbish, privileged kid who wanted to bully me. And I was right. What? No way. That's what happened. He was a vain, privileged snob and a big bully who enjoyed teasing me on top of that. Even so, he was different. He did it simply to interact with me in his own way, not out of malice, so that it could be more open and comfortable around him. I genuinely hope the best for him, even though he's a major dick at times. Ah, that's what you meant. Yeah, I can see him doing that. And same. I may have asked this, but what's the deal with him being a Thornton? You've been to his place, right? Haven't you connected the pieces yet? They are crazy rich. Most of the businesses here in Highwell are owned by his family, and I heard almost half the land belongs to them. No way. Enjoying talking about me much? Can you stop sneaking around and eavesdropping on other people's conversation? Not if you're sitting in public, it's pretty much for everyone. I'm not gonna argue with you, there's no winning. I didn't hear much. Fine, I just got here. Well, now that the guy's here, I suppose I'll head home now. Oh, okay, Avi. See you guys tomorrow. Laters. Okay, what are we going to do? Come here with me. Mark took you somewhere different, looking through the fence of the soccer field. What the? Surprised? Welcome to my secret spot. Are we still in Highwell? I assure you we are. That's crazy. This place looks beautiful. How'd you come across this place? Just by chance. Nah, there's no way. Don't tell me your family owns the land here. What did Avi tell you? That your family owns almost half of the land in Highwell? Fine, this is our private property. I learned so many things about you, and almost all of them are mind-blowing. I know, we're amazing, rich, yada yada. It's not like that, Mark. I don't care if you're some crazy rich or popular person. You're still the Mark I know and love. Oh, please, get off my back. Anyway, we need to go somewhere else before I can confirm something about your pendant. Oh, where? That shack over there. I might be able to find something I lost a while ago. Before you ask, no, it's not my pocket watch, but a part of it. Okay. In front of you was a rundown shack. It looked so unstable and old, as if the only thing that was holding it up were these beams. Even so, they were only barely managing that. You're not asking me to go inside, are you? I'm glad we're on the same page. You're exactly right. We're heading in. Okay, I really want to do that voice, so I'm going to do it for Mark now. But it looks like it's going to give out soon. So Gus will topple it down. You're being too dramatic. You're going in. Whether you like it or not. No! See? We're fine. For now. It'll be fine. I built this anyway when I was a kid. You should trust in my house building capabilities. You did this alone? Of course not, stupid. I had my dad help with this. Oh. Anyway, I remember bringing my pocket watch here when I was with Anders. You were here with Anders. God, it's so dusty. Yeah. But I don't remember it being this messy. Did someone recently ransack this place? Doesn't seem like it's recent. Everything is as dusty as ever. Mark looked around, running his delicate finger against many surfaces. Curious, he took a walk in this area that seemed like a family room. There were many empty picture frames and miscellaneous trinkets without zero significance. Found something that you thought of note. It was beyond saving. Either dust or fire claimed the picture. Couldn't see what was in it. The frames were melted as well. Was there a fire here, Mark? Walter, come here. What is it? Look at this crafting table. Do you see anything off with it? Other than it being super dusty? Wait, over here! Looks like a few things should have been here. I can see this here as less dust than various shapes. Exactly. Someone did come here. Do you think it's a looter? It's possible. Maybe I should tell my dad about it. Did you hear that? Yeah, it sounded like some kind of metal. It's coming from the entrance. Let's give it a look. Wait, there's something over there! Ah, so that's where it's been. Cool, now we can leave this place. Oh, let's head out then. Hurry! Finally, I didn't quite like the feel of that shack. Yeah, me neither. I almost felt like someone was spying on us the whole time. I'm glad it wasn't only me. As soon as you told me someone had been there, I didn't feel safe at all. Let's talk about this somewhere more civilized. Too many mosquitoes here. Agreed. I didn't expect us to be here. I mean, do you have any better place? No, it's just so close to my house. Why don't we just go there? I want to see what the deal is with this place. I know someone who's crazy about the instant noodles here. Mark took you to someplace very familiar. It was a neighborhood around your area since you wanted to try the food here. You had no choice but to join him to sate his curiosity. What surprised you wasn't how close to this place was to your house, but the fact that someone you knew lived near here. Mark told you that the place across the store belonged to Liz and Mr. Parker. Okay, now you can tell me what's the deal with this thing and how does it relate to my pendant. Here, take a look at it. He handed you the metal piece you found in the abandoned shack. Upon quick inspection, it was just that, a piece of metal. Maybe it looked like a cover of some sort, and it was certainly shiny. Flipped it around and looked at the inner part that formed a concave surface. There was something inscribed onto it. GT. Where have I seen that before? You don't remember? It's from this drawing you saw at my place. Oh, this pendant drawing. I remember now. Goodness, that brain of yours. Doesn't matter. Let me see your pendant again. You remove the chains from the pendant, handing it over to Mark. You rotated the part where the centerpiece would slide out of its socket and started inspecting it again. I still think it's because the centerpiece is loose. I don't think so. You see this part over here? There are several compartments with a specific shape. You're supposed to insert something there. Coincidentally, I think the clock hands for my pocket watch look identical. It's almost a shame that I lost. I would have liked to test it out. Do you have any news about your pocket watch? Not yet. Damn, that sucks. Let's head back to Waterfront and look for it. Not so fast. When we found the pocket watch, we would still need 7 other parts of it. Well, actually 6. I just remembered that my twin might have had the same thing. Wait, really? How? No idea. I guess you also got one from our great-grandfather. Ugh, this doesn't make any sense. Tell me about it. Can you ask your twin if he also got one? I need to make sure about a certain thing. Huh? My twin, Herbert? Yeah, maybe you know something about it. Ugh, that's going to be difficult. Why, you really don't talk with him anymore? Yeah, our relationship has been rocky for as long as I remember. That sucks. Maybe your parents can help you with that. Yeah, I'll call them later. Make sure you do. I really want to know the secret behind your pendant. Ugh, that's the reason I'm here to begin with. Guess my parents know something I don't. They sent me here and asked me to keep my pendant with me at all times. What are you thinking about? Not just about how I'm going to approach my parents later. Going to be weird asking the pendant out of nowhere. I'll leave that one to you. Oh, our Fruity's here. Finally. Smells good. It looks average. Let's see if this thing is worth the hype. Ooh, that was quite nice. I agree. It had a nostalgic feel to it. I wasn't expecting that. Tried finishing up as fast as you could, but it wasn't fast enough. The sky turned dark by the time you were done. Looked like you wouldn't be eating Lars's dinner tonight, thanks to the copious amount of instant noodles from this small shop. Well, was it worth the hype? It's alright. It's alright, he said. You just inhaled it. I was hungry is all. Ah, shit, I forgot I'm supposed to greet a guest at home. Oh, do you have to go now? Yeah, let me pay the bill real quick and we can leave. My treat, no worries. Sounds good. Thank you, Mark. He sat there while he took care of the bill. He came back with spare change in his hand, which he put into his pocket soon after. Ready to go? Do you want me to walk you to the bus stop? Up to you. Sure, let's go. I'll let Lars know about dinner. Heh, okay. Okay, hang on. So we should have 21 minus 4 is 17 points. Yep. Hey, Lars, I'm going to be home in a few minutes. Also, finished dinner, so no need to wait for me. Ready. I have a question. Once you finish figuring out what to do with your pendant, what's next? Good question. Suppose I don't know. I had a dream about making a promise with a kid that I don't know. He said I'd be able to remember him as long as I have it. How ironic. If it's possible, I want to know who it was and what was the meaning of this. Maybe in the end it was nothing but a mere pendant. That's possible, yeah. Well, I'll change the subject to something else. If you found the person, what would you do? I don't know if I was only making it up or if it was something he actually said, but he promised he'd come find me and marry me. Whoa there, that's only a silly promise you two made decades ago. You're not going to actually marry them, right? What if it was you who made that promise? I wouldn't say something like that. Well, let's pretend you were actually him. Guess we're married. What about you? What if I turned out to be the kid? Pfft, sure. What if you had to choose between me and the kid in your dream? Mark. I guess it's only logical I pick you. I've been hanging out with you, not him. I know I'm great. You're welcome. Yeah. Happy now? Of course. Oh, the bus is here. I guess it's goodbye. Don't say like we're not going to see each other anymore. Heh, see you tomorrow then. See you tomorrow. Okay, we should have 20 points. Once Mark got on the bus, you waited until it left before heading back home all by yourself. Made sure not to stray away this time because it felt like it could be dangerous for you to do so. They got married! I'm home. As soon as he heard your voice, Lars rushed to greet you. He was in the kitchen before this, it looked like. Welcome back. I didn't see the landlord anywhere. Did he come? Oh, yeah, he left about 5 minutes ago. I see. I must have missed him. Oh, right. Took the lunchbox out of the backpack. Thanks for the lunch today, Lars. It was super tasty. I'm glad. I know you just had dinner, but I'm about to have one myself, so if you want to join me in the kitchen, you're welcome to. I might just do that, but I want to take a shower first. I can wait. Take your time. Nah, actually, let's head to the kitchen first. Can't have your food getting cold just because. Sounds good. Ooh, this smells good. What did you make? It's same as your lunch, but I tweaked it a little bit. Oh man, I should have said yes to dinner. You can have mine if you want. I'm kidding, but can I have a bite? Go ahead. Lars' permission, you got a spoonful of grilled potatoes with an extra twist to it. Couldn't figure out what it was, but it had a fish-like texture. Oh, is this fish? Yeah, salmon specifically. I also used mentai sauce I bought at Publix instead. This is really good. Can we have the same thing tomorrow? Yeah, sure, if you want. How about salmon mentai rice for lunch? Yes, please. But the name is a little weird. It sounds like weirdly lewd. I think I'm mistaking it for something else. Oh, really? Yeah, it's close enough, though. Oops. You really didn't have to stay here the whole time, Walter. Yeah, I didn't mind. Personally, I think it's sad to have dinner all by yourself, especially when you have a housemate. Yeah, maybe I'm used to having dinner by myself, but I can see what you mean. Having dinner with someone is much, much more enjoyable compared to eating alone. Yeah, I get to taste some good food too, so it's a win for me. Oh, I suppose that's true. Okay, I'll wipe the table. What's next? I'll take it from here. Didn't you say you wanted to take a shower? Oh yeah, I should do that before it gets too late. Alrighty, thanks for helping, Walter. No problem. You folded the cloth in half and put it on the countertops next to the sink before making your way to the bathroom. Before hopping into the shower, you noticed the mostly empty laundry hamper when you tossed the clothes in. Lars did laundry today, it seemed like. Once the water started to flow, you waited a few seconds for it to turn warm so that you wouldn't have to freeze your ass off. As the water ran against your fur, your mind started to wander about today. What an eventful day today was. So many things happened today, and all of them were memorable in their own way. I shouldn't take a long shower. I still have to call my parents tonight before they fall asleep. That in mind, you did your shower routine faster than you normally would and headed back to your room as soon as you dried yourself off with a towel. You can head to the bathroom if you need to. I'll do that. I have to clean my teeth as well. Mm-hmm. After Lars left the room, you dropped the towel without a care in the world, sifting through the closet for something suitable to wear tonight. There was no reason for you to be picky since you'd be sleeping soon enough, but you did it because you felt like doing it anyway. Once you were all dressed up and looking fresh, you sat back in your bed and picked up your phone, looking to dial your mom to see if she was still up. Hello, who is this? It's me, Walter Graham. Ah, good evening, dear. You don't usually call us. What's going on? Not much. I'm just missing you guys. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Your dad isn't home tonight, so I'm holding the fort. Ah, I see. Where is he? Oh, for work. I don't know about the details, sadly. Oh, okay. What about Herbert? He's doing good. I haven't talked to him in a while. Do you think I can talk with him? Of course. Let me give the phone to him. Okays. Sorry, dear. He said he's busy. Aww. That's okay. I guess I'll call him on his number later. Yeah, that's a good idea. How are things at home, by the way? How's work? I miss home. Just remember that, alright, dear? I love you. Okay, Mom, keep that in mind. Love you, too. Call ended on a good note. While you weren't able to reach Herbert tonight, you managed to catch up with your mom. You didn't realize how much you missed her, and the fact that you spared some time to call her made yours and her night better. Also texted Mark to say goodnight to him because you must wake up for school tomorrow. After that was done, you locked the phone in stride, resisting the urge to scroll the reels endlessly. That did the job quite well. Looking to your right, your tiger friend was already fast asleep. His soft growl-like snores were the proof he was knocked out tight. Good night, Lars. Day 11, after class. How many times has it been? I don't know, 10, 11? I've stopped keeping track. Damn, how are we going to get out of this situation? I guess we'll just keep trying until we make it. By the time you opened your eyes, it was already bright outside. You got up, reaching for your phone, hoping to see messages from anyone. There was one from Mark, apparently. But none from Coach Gill, it seemed like. I hope he's okay. Sent one more text that he knew you were worried about him, and once you were done, you switched to Mark's text. He said that this message was received about 2 minutes ago. By doing the math you were capable of doing upon waking up, you had an estimate for when he would arrive. In about half an hour, give or take. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's almost as if that's exactly what he said. Okay, Mark. Sent him a quick reply before you made your bed and headed towards the kitchen, where you assumed Lars would be. You woke up. Good morning, Walter. Good morning, Lars. Are you making breakfast? Do you need help? Yeah, I've just finished the preparation, so I have it covered, no worries. Oh. Oh. Mark is coming over. Do you think this will be enough for him as well? In that case, I'll add some more things. I could use some help rinsing the greens then. Oh, on it. What do you need? Try some bok choy. Grab me frozen chicken thighs as well. Made your way towards the fridge to look for said vegetable he needed help with, but you had trouble looking for what you needed. Ever since Lars moved in with you, the fridge was always packed with groceries. Okay, the meat is there, but I don't see any bok choy. Should be in the vegetable drawer. I remember putting them there. Oh, okay. For some reason, I didn't think of checking the drawer. It literally said vegetables and fruits there. Even so, you didn't know what to look for. Admittedly, you didn't know what a bok choy was and how it looked like. So you quietly looked on the internet and found your answer quite instantly. That's what they're called. Grabbed a bunch of those and the frozen meat out of the fridge, putting it on the counter next to the sink for easy air access. Since Lars wanted you to rinse the thing, you grabbed a mesh bowl solely for washing fruits and vegetables and put the bok choy into it. What is a bok choy? Oh, okay. I'm dumb. I'm a dumb, stupid idiot. Water ran down the tap as soon as you turned the knob. You used your finger to sift through the leaves and ensure all parts of it were free of grime and possible caterpillars that fed on leafy greens. Once you washed it thoroughly, you let it sit in the sink so that the countertop would stay dry. Done cleaning them, Lars. What's next? Just leave it there. I can take it from here. Oh, okay. First thing you did was grabbing your phone to check for the time. Washing the bok choy only took you about a minute, so there was still a bit of time before Mark arrived. Because I can get ready for school while I wait for Mark. Remembering that Lars had finished the laundry, but you didn't see it anywhere in your room, you looked to your right, discovering a stack of neatly folded clothes inside the hamper assigned for clean clothes. I should actually bring it to my room after I'm done showering. Can't have him do all the chores by himself. After undressing yourself and tossing your clothes you wore the whole night into the laundry hamper, you hopped into the shower and let the warm water wash over your body. Just like usual, I forgot to bring clean clothes before heading in, so you would have to go back to your room half naked to grab a new pair. But today was your lucky day. There was a stack of it in the laundry area. Having finished getting dressed for the day, you headed back into your room while carrying the same stack of clean clothes. Oof! Carefully walked towards the bed, making sure it stayed intact the whole time until you could finally dump the clothes on the bed. You divided the stack into two so that they would be more stable. Ooh, that should do it. Now back to the kitchen. Mark? Yo. How'd you get here? With my legs. Touché. When did you get here anyway? About when you finished showering. Big kitty opened the door for me. I saw you carrying the clothes into your room. Oh. Good thing I wasn't doing anything weird. I forgot to ask if you had breakfast or not, but I had Lars make breakfast for you as well. I had buttered toast on my way here, but it was barely filling. Okay, let's have some breakfast then. I'm sure it's ready. Yo, Mr. Chef! Is our breakfast done? In a bit. You two can sit down now. Awesome. Mark had made himself at home without you telling him so. He sat down, gesturing you to sit next to him while Lars set the plates onto the table. Anything you felt like a guest from how he acted. Oh my god. Lars is so jealous. They are so jelly. I think. I don't know. I'm not good with people expressions. He's just done with Mark. Once it was finished being set up, Lars sat down across from him, proud of his creation, but also anxious if your guest would enjoy having greens on his plate. I hope you don't mind greens on your food. And the way to know was ask him directly, so he did. Meh, greens. Lars froze up, unable to come up with words. I'm kidding, I know the limits of my entitlement. Is that a good thing? It's something. No, feeling entitled can create problems more often than not. And... you! The food looks good, so let's eat before we spend too long arguing, yeah? I'm sorry. Right, my bad. I was just trying to be quirky, I guess. It's okay. So, any reason why you're here earlier in the morning? I just left home earlier than usual, and I don't feel like going to school just yet. You're the only person I'm close with who lives near the school, so there's no reason to not visit you. I see. By the way, what's the security cameras? There are a lot of them outside. I'm surprised you noticed. I've been here often, knowing something changed. I believe there's no harm in telling this guy about yesterday. Okay, so... You and Lars explained the situation yesterday that resulted in you calling your landlord to install the security camera system. For whatever reason, Mark was being way too calm about the news. The reaction was valid if not slightly suspicious, if it wasn't something new to him. But considering the recent situation around him regarding you, it was understandable. You're being surprisingly calm about this. Yeah, the trespassing problem has been surging recently around Highwell. I just didn't think they would trespass Walter's house of all places. Besides, I have my reasons. Mark shot a quick glance at you, and it took you less than a second to understand what he meant. He was referring to the stalker situation and the suspicious calls he'd been getting regarding you. He didn't have any intentions of telling Lars about it. It would only make sense if you kept quiet about it. What if the trespasser wasn't you? Hey, I might jump over Walter's and others' fences and gates, but I won't act suspicious around anyone's living quarters. Lies! Did you check the intercom by any chance? You know that model can record up to a day or two if I recall correctly. Oh, I did. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, I didn't know you checked it. I honestly forgot. Well, let's hope the trespasser is stupid enough to walk straight towards your place without noticing the cameras, although I honestly doubt it. Also, I don't think there are any blind spots from what I've seen, but maybe they would somehow find one. My only concern is finding the reason they are trespassing. Did you piss off anyone, Walter? Me? No! I literally just got here 2 weeks ago. How about back home? I don't think so. Oh, well, we'll figure it out sooner or later. Just like that, he continued eating the breakfast without a care in the world. Lars shrugged and shook his head at you, suggesting you two do the same. Thank you for the food. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's fine. It would have been more believable if you didn't finish first and ask for seconds. I said what I said. Yeah, whatever you say, Mark. You two are leaving for school, yes? I'll take care of the dishes, don't worry. Are you sure we don't mind helping? You don't mind helping. Really? Really? It's okay, I don't mind. You heard the guy, now let's go to school. Hey, stop pushing me! I can walk by myself, you know. Yeah, let's go now. Mark grew uneasy as he stepped into this part of the neighborhood, eyeing Andrew's residence the whole time during your walk with him at the alley. Still didn't get what's the deal with him being wary around Andrew. Lars as well. Maybe it had something to do with cats being territorial around their possessions. Does that mean? What? Nothing, was just thinking to myself. Weirdo. Wanna grab some milk tea? I'll pass for now, not thirsty yet. Fine, milk tea is boring and doesn't even taste good in the morning anyway. You could just get it if you want to, I don't mind waiting. There's no fun drinking something all by yourself. I thought you just said they're boring. Meh. Quality was literally a few steps away, and since you were already here, might as well get something to drink and say hello to your boss and co-workers. You're their temporary honorary employee, remember? It was free labor as well. Okay, stop pouting, let's get something to drink. I knew you couldn't resist the temptations of morning milk tea. Alright, we should have 21 points. And 147 like. I think. No, we should have 148 like. So, I fucked up somewhere. But I don't know where I fucked up. But either way, now I can put my phone on charge. Now, I can actually fucking charge my phone. No, we're supposed to have 21. I knew you couldn't resist the temptation of morning milk tea. Yeah, whatever you say. More like you didn't want to deal with him whining at you just because you didn't get milk tea with him. But you love this guy anyway, so that was but a small sacrifice. You two made your way towards Quality, half expecting to see your friend Brock attending the counter, but you're surprised he wasn't there. Mon chéri, fancy seeing you again. If you're looking for Brock, he's not here, none. No, we're not looking for any broke Brock bloke. We're ordering something to drink as customers. Broke bloke? Splendid! You know what? Okay, so I am going to do this voice as what I gave Rule's card from Deltarune. Splendid! Red, what do you feel like having this fine morning? I'll have signature palm sugar milk tea. Fallopian tubes. Okay, are we going to be different or basic? Quirky or basic? We're gonna get insulted either way! We're gonna be different. I love the strawberry cheesecake and cream. Oh god. Rude. One signature palm sugar milk tea and strawberry cheese and cream. Anything else, mon chéri? That's it. Wait, I have a membership card. Oh god, I cannot hit that high of a note. Perfect! Let me get you stamped, darling! You now have 1 stamp collected out of 10. After Mark paid for his drink and yours as well, the staff relayed the order to the kitchen staff while stamping your membership card. You two sat down on nearby seats, waiting for the order to be made. I wonder where Brock is. Last time I saw him, he wasn't working here as well. Did he quit? Don't know, don't care. Jeez. He was giving you all the attitude today, it seemed. You and Mark waited until the order was ready before continuing your way to school while sipping the drinks you just bought. Wasn't that refreshing or what? Right. You just didn't want to admit that that was a good purchase. No, I admit it was good. Then... nothing. Should we head into the classroom? Unless you have anything else to hear. Yes, we should. Let's go then. Excuse me. McGrath. Oh, you know me. Mark didn't seem like he appreciated McGrath's appearance at all. Especially that he felt like he needed to step in front of you. What do you want? Just asking if either of you know where Gil is. No, we don't know. I see. Thank you for your time. I prefer if you refer to me as Logan instead of my family name. Let's head in before more people disturb us. Okay. Seemed annoyed. Best not to poke the angry lion for now. So... as if you know what you're going to ask me, answer without letting you finish your sentence. He's Logan McGrath. His family deals in shady business. Ah. I'm actually worried about Coach Gill. That guy, nothing can kill him. He'll be fine. Well, he told me not to tell anyone, but... You showed him the content of the text from Coach Gill and how he hadn't replied to you yet. Mark looked stumped, struggling to form words. Well, now that's awkward. I got nothing. Guess we'll just have to believe in him that he'll be fine. I guess so. Makes me wonder why Logan was looking for him. He even called him by his name instead of with honorifics. Hope Coach Gill isn't in danger. It is a little suspicious, but I've forgotten that the Leonard family isn't exactly saintly either. I wouldn't be surprised if they had some sort of deal going on, maybe with my family as well. For all we know, the Grahams might be involved in this as well. Why must her family be this complicated? You tell me. Honestly, I don't care. I just want to get some naps before Mr. Stone comes here and starts giving us a boring prose poem lecture. You're so mean sometimes. You know me. Anyway, wake me up when he comes. Good morning, class. Mr. Parker, for once, walked into the classroom devoid of life, looking like he hadn't slept a wink at all. I wondered if it had something to do with Coach Gill being away. Maybe I should talk to him later. He looked at Mark, who was still sleeping peacefully with the backpack as his pillow. It was scary how he could sleep whenever and wherever he wanted to. It was not the time to be amazed. He told you to wake him up whenever Mr. Parker arrived, so you did. Ugh, 5 more minutes. Mr. Parker's here, wake up. Already? Ugh. He slowly lifted his head, taking his time to glance at your literature teacher before going back to his initial position with a grunt. I'll nap some more. Well, I already woke you up, so my job here is done. Class finished in a flash. Looked to Mark, who was just waking up from the best nap of his life as you put your books back in your backpack. Whew, that was a relaxing nap. Should have paid attention to class. Nothing to pay attention to if our professor wasn't even mentally there to begin with. He was right, the session was not engaging at all due to Mr. Parker being distracted the whole time. What's with him anyway? I wish I knew. You want to talk to him? I'll wait here. I should go check up on him. Cool, let me know when you're done. Time for more naps. Even if Mark was a big cat, he enjoyed his cat naps way too much to the point it was concerning. I wonder if it feels the same for Lars, but for now, the way Mr. Parker acted this morning was more concerning. So he approached him as he was getting ready to leave the room. Mr. Parker, please wait. Yes, is there something you need, Walter? And I just wanted to ask if you're okay. You don't look like you're enjoying teaching this morning. Oh. Was it that noticeable? You nodded. I see. What's wrong, Mr. Parker? Did something happen? Everything's okay. I just feel a little bit anxious about... I have a meeting coming up, so it's just nerves. Don't worry. If you say so. I'll head back now, okay? Is there anything else? Nothing. I just wanted to check up on you is all. He smiled reassuringly at you, but you knew for sure there was more to it than that. As you turned around, you poked his back with your finger. I'm here if you need to talk. Just wanted to let you know. See you later. In the end, you didn't get to ask him about your coach, so you didn't wait for his reply and immediately went back to your seat, where Mark was seemingly enjoying his short-lived nap. Finished? What should we do next? Lunch, I guess. Off to the cafeteria? I know a place. Oh, lead the way. We're gonna leave off here tonight. Yeah, just ignore the glitchiness. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.